Hey, for free. Hey,
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, hey, joining the Metaverse now.
Nice. Yeah, 3-8. Hey. Um, so this weekend, I think we're really targeting the release of the new B card. So hopefully that goes well. We push. I don't know. We think it's probably going to be this weekend, and then we'll have to do the replicating of the existing contract. That might take a day, but I think we're going to be hopefully live by Sunday.
Cool. And how is the thing with the connections we have already made? So
yeah, I mean, we're going to have to replicate those, which might be somewhat tedious, but we'll probably be able to do it in bulk batches on our end, and yeah, we'll just figure it out.
So you're thinking of just sending them out from your end, or rather, we as users could mint those cards?
I think if we really want it to be fully replicated, it has to be done on our end.
Yeah, sounds fair, because probably not definitely a better way, and there will be no need to explain how to mint your cards and stuff.
These people or something, which I think would just be too complicated. And then it should be pretty off to the races. I feel like there's definitely some backlog of people that were interested, but then just more importantly, we can start, expanding beyond the digits. So that really does open it up pretty heavily. Are there any communities you're active in 3869 other than Bcard?
at the moment, not really, but I can get back into it. I think there's a couple communities I want to reach out to.
Yeah, I mean, I would advise any community you're going to reach out to, kind of have a buddy system or something where you're kind of onboarding with a few other people, because let's say you onboard 5 or 6 people within a community, well then they can kind of replicate themselves without anyone from the existing B card community having to do all the validation.
Yep, that's the plan. I just gotta start with one person at a time.
Yep, exactly. And I know Rose Jade, hey, how's it going? You had said earlier that some of the groups you're active in would be pretty good for expanding B card in.
Yep. I think I'm trying to figure out the right elevator pitch to them, because my Genesis fam seems to be very active, and a few VC chats and Discord. Try to explain it to them, but I realize some folks aren't doers. You know what I mean? So in terms of just transacting, I feel like I just got to make sure that when I pitch it to them initially, that it's compelling and they get it. So yeah, that's my only thing. I'm I'm tight with them, so me sending a card to all of them is easy, but then to get them really engaged to think about why it's useful for the full, I guess, use case, if you will. Just want to make sure we kind of have that messaging tight.
I think the simple thing is people have not really had a way to write things on the blockchain. There's especially that's just personalized and isn't about any other NFT. So I think just the fact that people get a customized NFT is a pretty big draw. I mean, there's a reason that people always tweet their new B card, because it's their first thing. And this one's, I think, even cooler, because when you do the Polygon scan, your name now will be inside the contract details, actually. So
very cool.
In the actual transaction. So
yep.
Yeah.
I have from my Genesis buddy, Green Cipher, who is also in the HODL HQ with Bobo, is that right? Who did the live stream? So he and I chatted afterwards, and he's like totally bullish on it. So I feel like he and I would be a good natural, at least pair, to start.
Nice. Yeah, it should be good. So, yesterday, I don't think you were in the spaces or not very much, but we talked about how some people wanted a coffee shop that was like mobile friendly. It's like I kind of copycatted you a little bit, but it's like 1/100th of your quality.
Oh, that's a great idea. No
The,
worries.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm like after doing it for like a few hours, I was like, man, Rose Jade really was a lot, like very high quality. It's like I don't even
I
know how long.
fiddle. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I'm getting faster. So like I think about it often, and then I go do. So I'm not in on cyber all the time. I think I'm in on cyber in my head all the time at this
What
point.
size
But
do you do the furniture at?
it depends, because some of these creators have it at such funky specs. I feel like I'm shrinking down furniture more often than not.
Hmm.
And
Cool.
then placement wise, I think if I do a little cheat sheet, I'll share with the team here, just in terms of the natural placement of a lot of the frames, just the center point of that. And then from there, I guess the Y, X, and Z axes, just for height level. I'm going to try to make sure I get the, I guess, Y axis coordinates like steady, so I kind of know where to place things moving on. Otherwise, I'm like losing my mind just adjusting and fiddling like, 0.02 here or there. I should just know
Yeah.
the coordinates, in my head at that point. But I
Yep.
added signage. I don't know if you saw in the T
I
shop.
did. I noticed the T's.
Yeah, the T's, and I did a wood plank like placard right when you enter. It's on your
Yep.
right hand side. It says Bcard. I updated it because I didn't like the T sign as much. I made it a little cleaner, and put a table and a flower there, a blue flower. So that I'm gonna revisit the T shop in a bit, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we also just put a second entrance like right at the front of station, so it would be easier for people to access as well.
Okay, sweet.
Yep. Yeah. 448. What are you up to?
Yeah, I visited the mobile space. It's good. I think you did really great job. I like the coloring. It's pretty subtle. I like the only thing I think the table with chairs in the far left corner is unproportionally big, like compared to others. So yeah, that's the
That I
only
was
thing.
just playing around with like just now. Like, I couldn't that specific piece I couldn't get to fit with the. Yeah, I agree with you that it was too big, but the problem was I'm trying to balance like it looking proportional with like your circle floating properly in the chair, and I think without it looking just dumb, like the other. Do you agree? Like the other sizing is better.
Yeah, I think other sizings are better. And
Okay.
I don't know about these 3D plants, not bonsais. They are pretty heavy, but like these flowers, and there were some other plants like basic green plants in other these 3D collections. Maybe one or two could be nice if they don't contribute to much lag.
Yeah, I added a few of them.
Yeah, I see there are some flowers. I was thinking like some green plants. I think I bought one like that. They're like these cheap ones.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I've already fixed that table.
Have you added the coffee shop to the station yet?
No, I can do that right now.
Oh, I see you didn't add any this coffee kettle. I sent you one yesterday.
Oh, let me do that. I added a coffee cup somewhere, but it seems to almost have disappeared. Okay, I will add one of those kettles.
The table and chairs look good. I'm sitting by it now. Cool.
Like that, right back like that, and hit it.
The proper stuff, like kitchen sort of thing.
Do you think my kitchen sink would work?
Was that an NFT or what?
It's an NFT, yeah.
Yeah. How do I get that?
I can delegate it.
Okay, cool. One sec. I just DM'd you, if you wouldn't mind delegating it to that. Yeah, that'd be great.
Let me know if you need any signage for the coffee shop.
Yeah, signage would be great. Maybe like just a coffee menu and like maybe even put like do you think it makes sense to like put fake prices?
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but in ETH.
Maybe do an ETH. Like just do like maybe like 0.002.
Yeah. I'll do a variety of prices.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Cool. I'll do maybe chalkboard style, like cafe style.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, thank you. $448. I put your kettle, but I think it'll look better once I have 3869s.
Yeah, sure. I know it's not the best looking. It's the only one I knew how to make. The texture, yeah. These coffee makers were a bit. Yeah, I'm not on that level yet.
I just delegated the sink.
I was shopping for some desks, and some of the desks, if you turn it the other way, it could be almost like your barista stand.
I used a desk for exactly that purpose.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not in that corner yet. I'm still in the middle.
In the corner by the clock. That's what I did.
Very nice. I see it now.
$448. I mean, 3869 is perfect. Thank you.
What's the link to the onsen room in the GM coffee?
Yep.
Somewhere between David Fincher and David Lynch. Somewhere between faithful reverend and player shit. Show up like 8 to 6, she still dancing. Been on shift since 12 a.m. building paper mansions. I built an avalanche of bullshit, I never listen. Makeup caked on, caked up, faded, pay attention. I lay low for a while and make it towards the front. Glass tables and liquor taste like a paper cut. I met her out of town in Charlotte at the Hilton Bar. While tech bros sip IPAs and built a Mars. While trees burn our earth inside convenience stores. We stick together while her clothes embody divorce. We stick together while her clothes embody divorce.
I think the cup.
We stick together while her clothes embody divorce.
Kind of bigger. They seem like really, really small, at least for me.
Life is like a movie, gotta take it slow. Maybe you notice. Life is like a movie, gotta take it slow. Dance to Doja Cat, sequence she swims. I'm deep in, I mean it, I cannot pretend. Blindfold before I leave, that's the way to know. Close to guideline and strobes, and she sweating home. I never figured it out why we don't get married. I never lived in a picture that doesn't get scary. I mean, Halloween comes morning the 31st. I always like that on that holiday, we love the worst. So anyway, the bouncer said you be off in 10. I put the gas in the spaceship, let's get lost again. Some exit behind the canyon, I'm me in chaos, feel like salt around the rim. Meet me at the last mall, open for a fountain swim. Baby, you know, life is like a movie, gotta take it slowly. Hey, maybe you notice, life is like a movie, gotta take it.
I think this thing can be bigger too. But okay,
You're so inclined to
Or
push rewind on
small.
all of the things
Oh
that
yeah,
you said, all of the things that you wish you could have.
that was. We should get like a real approximation of what these things sizing are. Like, what is even like a meter or something?
Let's get lost again.
yeah, it's human and size thing. Like you need to do it relatively flatter.
I often I'm also
If I don't love myself around,
depending on the collection.
listen to my heart and what makes me fulfilled. Put my pieces back the way they used to be. Let's get used to me. Broken edges can't forgive. My mistakes are made to grow. I was confused, but now I know. I can lose, but keep the values I hold. It takes space for me to grow. It takes space for me to grow. Growing season, winter and fall.
What do you think of that sizing 448? If you refresh it.
Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, looks about right.
Why's it gotta be this?
Did you import this GM coffee art as NFT? I think it would fit really well, and it could actually be the centerpiece where the eternal, what was it called, hash rune is placed. It's your GM coffee. I think the design.
Yeah. Could I send it to you if you could mint it for me?
Yeah, sure. Probably not on Twitter. I think it messes the quality. Okay, but maybe you can. I don't know.
It's like a PNG file, so it's pretty small to begin with.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, you're right. It does. Should I just do it on OpenSea? Is that just the easiest?
Yeah, it's really easy to make if you want to do it yourself.
Is it just on Polygon?
Basically, you go to OpenSea. There's up right corner. You hit create. You just upload it, give it a name, like tell it that it's gonna be on Polygon, and click create. And it's like 5 steps total. Really easy. Like they did a great job on this. There are some cancellations because it takes like a minute to make
Looks so much better in the dark, baby. Vibes only. Cut the lights, we can try to find a spot. Just make sure you don't leave a mark. I got places to be, can't have people seeing in my bed. You gotta believe that you got my heart. The moon rise next to my get it.
It's a time to spend, let's not rush this to the end. I'll take it back to where it started. Let's try it again. Throw it in the garden.
Shift since 12 a.m. building paper mansions. I built an avalanche of bullshit. I never listen. Makeup caked on, caked up, faded. Pay attention. I lay low for a while, then make it towards the front. Glass tables and liquor taste like a paper cut. I met her out of town in Charlotte. Clothes and body divorce. We stick together while her clothes and body divorce.
Life is like a movie.
I just can't forget my mistakes I made.
I never figured it out why we don't get married. I never lived
So
in
much better in the dark, baby. Vibes only. Just make sure you don't leave a mark. I got places to be.
together while her clothes embody divorce. We stick together while her clothes embody divorce.
Hey, 448.
Yeah.
For the collection, do I like title the collection?
Oh, I think you can't.
Oh, okay.
You even can, because it will make this collection title like with digits, but then you can rename it afterwards if you want to. Like,
That's the Doja Cat in sequence. She swims. I'm deep in. I'm in it. I cannot pretend. Blindfold before I leap. That's the way to know. Glow stick.
yeah, it's all totally changeable afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Great. You're right. I don't even think they charge you gas fee for that Polygon stuff.
Yeah, they don't. Also on transfers, if you transfer these NFTs minted on OpenSea,
I'm going ape shit crazy.
totally free.
One, two, three.
So you can basically do it from totally clean wallet. You don't need anything, even like send micro funding to it.
Mm-hmm.
Break up and shake up, take a fat
Feeling like I'm feeling and you feeling hard. If you feel
Oh, regarding the GM coffee place, maybe it's worth to put this like wooden wall in front of sink. There were these walls in tea house, and it would like, yeah, I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I would.
Gotta
Get
believe
that.
that you
How
got
do I
my
get that?
heart.
That tastes like a paper
I
clip.
have that
I
one.
met her out of town
Okay,
and shot
so-
her at the Hilton bar.
Okay, let me get this coffee thing up.
Yeah.
So you're saying, just to clarify, 448, you think I should replace the eternal thing or put the GM coffee like over top it?
I don't know if it fits there well. I think you could even replace it. It really fits the vibe. You know, it's an amazing place, but it needs more coffee vibes.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty good. I just did it if you guys want to see.
So just refresh, yeah.
Yeah, just refresh. It's actually not so.
Been on shift since 12 a.m. building paper mansions. I built an
Yeah, it's in place.
Why's it gotta be this way?
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. You can put this eternal piece in another place if there are any good place. Because yeah, it was good coloring, white one.
I'm just trying to like get the exact size down, but yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's really great. I've been doing watercolor for students for a gallery and art store, but maybe I'll try to do a coffee stain watercolor.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, okay, it looks pretty damn good. I like it. Thank you, 448. I think I centered it a little bit better.
between faithful,
So,
reverend,
yeah,
and player shit. Show up like 8 to 6, she's still dancing. Been on shift since
Pretty good.
12 a.m. building
That's actually kind of a nice backdrop to take like a photo.
Yeah, it's pretty clear where where you're located. It basically says it's basically like GM coffee emoji and the link is GM coffee. So really nice.
Trying to survive.
And even like the back, it all kind of like goes with the same like brown tones and everything.
Do you think, guys, there will be a profession like a metaverse designer? Because
100%. I actually think someone like Rose Jade will like be able to make good money doing that.
Yeah, it like takes time. It's a hustle, and if you're like a guy who owns millions of dollars worth of art, and you just want to make an amazing place, you don't have the skills for that. You could like hire someone for like $1,000 for them to like make you an amazing place. It's like probably cheaper to hire someone if you don't have any prior skills, and even if
We
you
stick
like
together
take
while her
time,
clothes
it'll
embody
probably
divorce.
be worse quality than if someone like Rose Jade did it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I think I've made the GM coffee thing pretty tight on spacing and everything.
Looks so much better.
Play the shit. Show up like 8 to 6, she still dancing. Been on shift since 12 a.m. building paper mansions.
Cool. I'm gonna like check it out. Hey 448, could you like turn a little bit so I could take a pic with you? I want to send it to WDM. Hey 3869, you want to get in it?
Is it good right now?
Yeah, just hold on. Oh, hey Rose Jade, yeah, if you want to come in. Yeah, great. 1 second.
Oh, Good Vibes is here. Maybe he can join quickly for the photo.
Yeah, for sure.
If he's not like planning the wedding or doing some doing some workout or anything like
What's
that.
up, everybody? I am actually about to go rock climbing, but I am here with you guys. And yes, tomorrow is the pre-wedding party. So, yeah, just trying to loosen some nerves today. What are you guys up to?
We are just setting up the coffee shop.
Oh, nice. You started that yesterday, right?
Yeah. It's coming along slowly, but these guys are being very helpful.
I mean, hey, at the end of the day, if you're still keeping the mobile initiative, I mean, I could always jump on mobile, right?
Yeah, I mean, it should work, I think.
Right? Because that, right?
You want to try?
Yeah, what is it?
It's GM Coffee.
Oh, I like that. Let me see. On cyber.io.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I got an idea, 448 and Rose Jade. Do you want to try something crazy where like 3 of us are being delegated on the same spot and see if like, do you think that's like too many people on this? I don't know. What do you think? Probably makes more sense for one person to do each thing because otherwise it's like a shit show.
I don't know, bro. If there's like a place,
Oh, hey, there's good vibes. Do you want to good vibes? Do you want to get on my right, 008 right? Oh, that's.
I don't see anybody here.
Oh, well, I can see you. So if you wouldn't mind moving a little bit, yeah, right there. Stop. Maybe move just a little bit to the left if you can.
To my left, looking at the GM.
Oh, sorry. Is that you, 3869? Is that who just jumped?
Yeah, that's me too.
Okay, well then never mind.
Yeah, because I put oncyber.io/GM coffee $from ? Station.
Oh, I think we're just all this one-off time not in the
Oh,
station.
LOL. Okay.
Yeah, funny enough because we were
Right?
testing this out. Yeah.
That's so fun. And I'm over here like, you know what? I just finally memorized the ? From ?
Yeah, we should have, but we did not.
It's all good. I'm popping up. 1 second.
Yeah, good idea. 448 though on that coffee logo. It's pretty good. I mean, well, good idea to put it there. It's supposed
does look
to be
nice.
pretty simple, you know. I think we're learning that the best art is stuff you make yourself, so there's no copyright issues, and it's cost zero.
It costs time and creativity, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I just tried to
it's
do Chrome on my
crashing.
mobile. It doesn't work.
Yeah, it's crashing. It's not even loading in. It just says a problem repeatedly occurred on cyber.io/GM coffee.
Okay, so well then we won't do it. I'm gonna go through and eliminate then right now the most unnecessary pieces.
Yeah, I'm gonna get dressed IRL for the rock climbing. Just let me know when to go back on. I'm here though.
Cool. So I'm just gonna cut like some couches and stuff that we aren't using.
Random thought. That art generator we spoke about a while back, an AI painting that you put like a description and then it generates an art. That's completely on chain, right?
No.
That's not.
No.
Ah, okay. Thought I was onto something there.
$386.90. You want to try it again? I just cut like a couple 3D pieces.
Did not work for me.
Okay.
And surprisingly enough, I checked it, and my fitness room works on mobile, no problem. Just a fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
I just walked in with my from my phone.
Did it work better?
Yeah, it didn't crash this time. The first time it crashed immediately. Like I'm still here right now, in front of the sign, and I just crashed.
Okay, I'm cutting some more stuff. Okay, I've cut like another. See, this is why I didn't really do the coffee cup stuff so much. I was a little concerned. So I'm gonna like.
Actually, that might be like me just transitioning browsers. I mean, tabs on my phone.
Okay, try it.
So I'm on the space on the phone as well.
Yeah.
I'm still in here. Yep, I'm on the space and on cyber at the same time on my phone.
Okay, I'm gonna try
multiplayer.
Okay, I'd say now it's. Ooh, did mine just crash? No, maybe I just clicked something stupid. I mean, mine's working, but I did just cut about 6 3D objects.
I'm in here, guys. On mobile.
Same.
And it's perfectly fine.
Okay, so this was me just cutting several couches and stuff. I think it's worth it though to not have the lag, right?
For the utility, I agree.
So it's a little worse looking, I think, but
well, I mean, from me not knowing how it looked before, I love it.
I'd say it's 90% the same. So
I like the clock. That's the clock you were talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's raw, dude.
That's by Saline, the person that does the 10K banner.
Right. Yeah, I got one of those. I got that. Yeah, I got one of those 10K banners. That's fresh.
Yeah, so that's a custom one that I got.
That's fire. Yeah, I can feel the same vibe or a similar vibe, I should say, of the banner for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna try and take one more photo with these anon things. So these MFer things. So yeah, I got us all.
Random thought.
Yep.
I just heard myself say random thought. That's hilarious. $3,869. Are you streaming? Oh, did I get rugged?
Yeah, no, I'm streaming, but I'm having some issues. I think it crashes every once in a while.
Right.
You're gonna do it at first. I wasn't even gonna come to the I mean.
So have you put any thought into what you or anybody? This is a question, open question, for how you want to start doing the GMs. Have you put any thought into that, or we're just mainly focusing on the space right now?
I think let's focus on getting the space a little better and focus on that. I'm probably just gonna tweet out this little photo we took. But I probably want to spend more time getting this little more.
If you feeling like I'm feeling, then you feeling high.
Timing is everything, so is rhyming. I done everything except went down. 10 toes down when that dance was show. Said, now so I slid up on her. Take up, break up, and shake.
If you feeling like I'm feeling, then you feeling hard. If you feeling like I'm feeling, then you feeling hard.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks pretty good. Thank you 3869 very much for that Curation. That upgrades it quite a bit. Yeah, I kind of pushed them, out of view. Hey, 448, everyone. See the coffee cup on top of that table on the left? Do you think that coffee cup is
Yeah, you can take it out. It's a little bit random.
I agree.
Okay, it would be better for the space to eliminate it from a lag perspective. Okay.
The one by the sink though, I like that though for sure because it has the cup and the I don't know what to call the other thing, but the coffee pourer.
Do we think I should put a second coffee cup on that counter? Do you think that would make sense?
It would probably look okay, but just for the sake of lag, I think you can go with one, as it's more.
Okay, so I've cut it because I think each incremental piece definitely is not great.
Yeah, and the simplicity of the one cup, I think, it looks very nice.
Oh, we have some visitors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Corbin and MFer.
Oh. Maybe because I just tweeted it, I guess. I think, can I ask you guys just about a couple, like, great. What do you think about this space, like, kind of right by the coffee section? I went, like, with this map and stuff.
I like the map.
And, like, I'm happy to change that web weekly news thing. I just wanted it to be kind of like a, like when you go to a coffee shop and like a newsletter and stuff.
Yeah, the poster boards and flyers.
That was the thinking.
Just make sure you don't leave a mark. I got places to be, can't have people seeing in my bed. You gotta believe that you got my heart.
And the colors work too, like the yellow, the red, the blue, the white, the same colors.
Yeah, well, because they're both inspired by the same painter. They're both in a Mondrian color scheme. So, like, it's two different, like, e-card holders actually art, and they're both inspired by the same person.
Clothes and body divorce.
So, anyway.
Very cool.
And like also, if you like are looking from here, the Memories of Shilin at the far side is also the same color scheme, basically. If you're like looking from the thing down, it's like the same yellow,
Why we
blue,
don't
red.
get married? I never lived in a picture that doesn't get scary. I mean,
Anyway,
comes morning the 31st.
the little things.
And I like the use of tables. I think it's good for
That's what I do
for,
too. So it feels
for a
like
larger
every time
amount.
you're in this corridor, it feels like it's kind of the same.
Not in the camera lens. I made amends. I never
Working really well on my currently slow internet. Do you see that?
Oh, that's good to hear. It was supposed to be for mobile.
His internet, I can confirm, is really slow from hanging out with him in the metaverse. You want to see my favorite little spot? It's this corner over here. I really like this spotlight. Spotlight is probably my single favorite collection.
Yeah, it's so good. It's almost like easy to use spotlight.
Yeah, super easy. Also, I have like 13 of them, so we have one for every. But they are pretty versatile. 448, that makes all the difference. Thank you for suggesting the logo thing.
Yeah, it fits really well and makes up the vibe. Yeah, about the spotlight, like I'm usually looking for pieces that pop out, and even within collections, I like something that like, catches eyes for people. But doing more these more designing on cyber, it actually came to me that it's often better to go with subtle pieces like spotlight, like singular styling, not really like bright colors, but just something that fills up the wall, makes good vibe, but doesn't like make it too crazy.
Yeah, I also think those fictional rivers are pretty good. Kind of similar, sort of.
Convenience stores, we stick together while her clothes.
And have you like made some experiment, as this hash crash piece is pretty low memory size? Does it actually like contribute to lag? Maybe.
Oh, you mean like I could probably almost certainly do animations on them?
Yeah, like I was thinking, like, does it even change? And like, it depends on how OnCyber like manages this. But if they just use these 12 kilobytes or whatever the number was, it like shouldn't really contribute, at least theoretically.
Weirdly, it is not allowing me to change it. Hold on 1 second.
I put the gas in the spaceship, let's get lost again.
Oh, like while we're doing everything? Yeah, probably not, but whatever. I'll just do it on 1. I tried, but doesn't seem to. I don't know. I don't think it's probably worth it, but it shouldn't make any difference, to be honest. And in the hash crash, we certainly should have. I think that's very low.
Hey, do you think this room would be a direct link access? Because if this is in the station, like some people can't even make it to the station.
Yeah, I can. I should have used it. I was just messing around, but yeah, let me get it hooked up.
No, I mean like when people want to come to this room from the station, they can't even get to the station. Like that usually crashes on my phone immediately.
I think they would just. I think they would just go. Just use the link.
Yeah, I think just use GM Coffee directly, and I don't think we can put portals because portals definitely fuck lag.
You wouldn't want to have it connected though. To even though like you can't necessarily move around, but like still having it connected.
Okay. How about this? I get it. We will link it directly, but we'll link it from station. Meaning, we'll use the correct link.
Somewhere between David Fincher and David Lynch.
It's such an unfortunate thing that we can't like have like a back end or something.
Makeup caked on, caked up, faded, pay attention. I lay low for a while, then make it towards the front. Glass tables and liquor taste like a paper cut. I met her out of town in Charlotte at the Hilton Bar.
This is just straight up insane. You know, like Night Owl, the guy like in our B club, he fucking sold. He bought 3,300 for.
We stick together while her clothes and body
4 days ago, and he just sold it for 12. That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw that flip. That was pretty quick.
I'd say he will get a 3-digit shortly.
Yeah, I think he's flipping his way to 3-digit. He has mentioned that, and he's actually making YouTube. So probably flips like this is really cool, as he can show like his journey to like flipping some general digits to getting like these super cool ones, and then flipping away to 3 digits. Like shows a good example. The success story of ENS.
I mean, there's probably almost no better person to have it. Okay, so cool. I mean, I have to say, that tells you that people probably still got the plastic case, and they probably bounce because it's fucking lag. So this would almost make me think that we should have people visit here first on Bcard. We should maybe even link it, this link from station, so someone could press F if they wanted. So basically we could, like, I could make something on Polygon right now and like press F to go back, just like some instructions. Because, I don't know. It makes me think we should not have people going to a site that like makes them bounce.
And like, I don't know, the one way I think it should work, it makes the initial link longer, but if you like may name the safety and copy ? Station, and if we go like straight to there, and if like people just go there and press F, they should maybe go back to station. We like just for the test could check it out.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. I just pressed F and that does not work.
I think it should be like that.
Yeah, weirdly it did not work.
I think it's isn't it question mark from equal?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Isn't that crazy? Finally I gotta memorize it. Came to use right now. Let's go.
Somewhere between David.
Get started laughing, let go and let it happen.
Yeah, because for all my rooms, for the fitness and for the breathing, I make sure that I always put the question mark from equal, and I usually have been typing it out.
Yeah, it works. It works.
And now is the discussion: do we sacrifice the short link for having this mutual server which can connect to station?
I don't know.
Like, if we make, for example, like this particular place or any this initial place like mobile friendly, which we like think it's a good idea, but it would be quite valuable to be able to easily go back to the station, experience the wall or wall on cyber world, but at the same time it would be possible to just jump in the mobile friendly place.
Okay, so I'm literally changing it on my socials right now to this new one.
Wait, this is going to be the main?
Not the. I mean, it maybe should be, because the reality is probably like 80% of people are on mobile, and everyone I always am like, hey, go to this link. They're always like, oh, it doesn't work. So I don't know. Maybe a test.
Another thing you can do is in the description of the world, just have the from station link in the description. They copy and paste it. They want to join the same world.
Comes more than the 31st. I always like that on that holiday. We love the worst. So anyway, the bouncer said you be off in 10. I put the gas in the space.
I don't know. I kind of still think we should just make the Bcard one station. I don't know.
I think it should say station, just because the
Yeah,
portal
I think
community is there.
Yeah,
it just forces people to get onto their laptop, and hopefully on cyber can catch up eventually.
Yeah.
Nigga spit it, turned up.
Yeah, because it'll be weird that we're in GM copy station. That's the main. That'll be weird.
No, I know. I'm just trying to balance the, basically station is unable to be mobile friendly because of the portal.
That's what it does.
And what happens if you like make the link just question mark from equal station without putting anything prior?
I mean, well, that's what I did, and it's just a long link.
Yeah, but without the GM copy.
I done done everything except one.
Oh, you mean from station?
Just like slash question mark from equal station.
But
it's I like asked it just like for experiment. But yeah, I can test it myself actually.
Yeah. Anyway, just says station.
Glass tables and liquor taste like a paper cut. I met her out of town in Charlotte at the Hilton Bar. Body divorce. We stick together while her clothes and body divorce. We stick together while her clothes.
This room really is so much more crisp than other rooms.
Got drunk and started laughing. Let go and let it. But we've been fucking around for 6 months now, and you've been starting to get.
Okay, this idea just popped in my mind. What do you think? Like, yeah, we like the station. It's all the portals there. But as you said, there are many people using mobile, maybe especially in like evening while browsing Twitter, coming across Bcard when we are doing this Twitter Spaces or something. Could there be a room like Bcard 101? It's basically like a really low lag room, and where people just like, I don't know, read something about Bcard, import some instructions as NFTs, or I don't know. I didn't think this is true, but like similar type of room, low lag, but it would be like the initial one for people to jump in, even when they don't know anything about OnCyber, anything about Bcard. That's mobile friendly, and they can experience OnCyber for the first time, and at the same time like read something like some instructions on Bcard and stuff like that.
That's a great idea. I think we talked about that several weeks ago. Like we should start somewhere else besides the station, because the station as the main one is just super laggy for most people.
Let's get lost again. Let's get lost again.
Only when the moon falling into your eyes. We met that night last summer in Manhattan. Got drunk and started laughing. Let go and let it happen. Swore that I wouldn't get too attached. I was still stuck on the last one. I left before the sun come up. But we've been fucking around for 6 months now, and we've been starting to get
somewhere between David Fincher and David Lynch, somewhere between faithful reverend and player shit. Show up like she's still dancing. Been on shift since 12 a.m. building paper mansions. I built an avalanche of bullshit. I never listened. Makeup caked on, caked up, faded. Pay attention.
the sunlight on the city.
I met her out of town in Charlotte at the Hilton Bar, while tech bros sip IPAs and built a Mars, while trees burn on earth inside convenience stores. Together while her clothes embody divorce. We stick together while her clothes embody divorce.
I think it'd be cool to have like a hotel lobby, and then one room to coffee shop, one room to the tea shop, one to the station, and then we should like focus on building a metaverse that's accessible by all devices.
And to be completely honest, like when we chill here for these 2 hours, and if I'm running around the station, going through portals, the computer
I never figured it out why we don't get married. I never lived in a picture that doesn't get scared.
Yeah, I would like even be more willing to chill in a low lag room for a longer period of time, just like save on my computer and stuff.
Let's get lost again. Some exit behind the canyon.
Because I have this Mac Air, which doesn't have fans built into it, and the OnCyber really like takes advantage of that to heat it up.
I mean, it's something I didn't even like really notice, but I'm like got my computer on that is usually running super hot, and like I have a MacBook Pro, and like, and it's not even running in this room. So I kind of have the same. Like this is more enjoyable to be in for sure.
Yeah, like we should try to find the balance between the two, so we don't like make this completely like separate place from the rest of the things. Yeah, something here.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say say we realistically could have another like this room, but it's like a lobby, and then like you basically walk through and like read up on what Bcard is and stuff like that.
And I like that. I saw that it was like 12 megabytes for that artist who jumped in. It would be fun to check out how megabytes there are in the station, and
how do you check the megabytes?
Sorry?
How do you check the megabytes?
I don't know. I didn't like check it, but somehow he did.
No, I think he said he was on 1.2 megabit per second internet.
Oh, okay. But probably it's. I'll take a look into it. Like maybe it's possible to see how much the site eats.
Glass tables and liquor tastes like a paper cut. I met her out
and we could
in
like
the
check
shop.
how much it contribute, like one portal contributes, and if it's like not really that much, and one portal doesn't mess with mobile, maybe it's worth to like just like have this one portal to station and make this mobile friendly place as the main one.
Yep. 1 second.
Together while her clothes and body divorce.
GM, everyone, I'm just catching up on some conversation. It looks like the GM coffee room is live. That's great, and it looks like it's running smoothly. Should I try it on mobile?
Should work.
Okay.
That's the way to
So maybe
is there a little
never figured it out why we don't get married. I never lived in a picture that doesn't get scary. I mean, Halloween comes
instead of going
morning
into
the 31st.
station,
I
they
always
can
like
just
that on
go
that holiday we
into
love
GM
the
coffee.
worst. So anyway,
Is that what we're talking about?
You
Or
be
we're
off
trying
in
to figure
10.
out
I
the
put
best
the gas
solution
in
for
the
this for
spaceship,
traffic?
let's get lost again. Some exit behind the canyon. I bring my mandolin. They say it doesn't happen.
But we're a little further in the
lens.
conversation.
I made amends. I never
Clearly,
love is pure.
we need
That's the
something
trade.
more
Put my heart on
efficient.
eBay. Still got the plastic case. Log me in. Chaos feel like salt around the rim.
So I'm running, like I just looked at my activity monitor. So like if I'm operating it still uses just an insane amount of data, just any way you cut it. Like, oh my God. Okay. So this is nuts. Running just GM coffee is 2.7 gigs. Running station is 5.44 gigs. So it's like twice the memory usage. Let me see, like, as a reference, like another room, like a low like a small room or something.
Try like a blank room.
Yeah, I'm gonna try like Sean's. I think it just has like other pictures and stuff.
You could, I think you can make it just a blank without adding any NFTs. Just like what's the baseline?
Okay, so Sean's is 1.99.
Oh, that's good.
So
And
that's just photos.
you could try to experiment with taking off the music and just seeing how much does it contribute to these 2.5.
Yep, let me do that. I'm gonna leave one because then we can just kind of see if one impacts it.
Because at least I noticed that Snoop's album really, at the moment it starts, it really like makes it lag for a few seconds. So I was thinking maybe music really adds it up.
Yep. And I actually think on mobile the music doesn't work anyway. Okay.
We stick together while her clothes embody divorce.
I mean, I'm like on a phone. No wonder this stuff's horrible. It's like crazy the usage.
Yeah, like before joining station, I usually close TradingView, OpenSea, and all like these sites, all the exchange sites as charts really also contribute, so I could like.
Yeah, that just
time
cut
there.
it to 2.2. Getting rid of that one.
And what did you
I
take?
cut one music.
Wow, that's actually pretty much for one NFT. Like it was 0.3 gigabytes.
No, I cut like 0.5 gigabytes.
Jeez, that's a lot. If you take out the other, and it got 0.5 more, I think it's definitely worth to take it out.
Okay. I'm gonna leave one. Do you think it's worth it to cut all these?
So, are you referring to GM Coffee's place or station?
Yeah, GM
right
Coffee.
Now? I think if it's like cats by that much, it's definitely worth to.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what do others think. Even if especially if you say that music doesn't really work on mobile.
Got drunk and started laughing, let go and let it happen. Swore that I wouldn't get to
I just
I'm
tested
pretty
it on my
much-
mobile. I think it works. Yeah, the songs.
Oh, it does. Okay.
But we've been fucking around for 6 months now.
I'm cutting through right now pretty well, so we're on a good track.
When I'm not still in your bed, I'm left wondering why. Why's it gotta be this you and me? Only when the moon rise. I don't wanna watch you leave, want you here with me, falling into your eyes. We get to the nights today, see the sunlight on the side of your face. Oh, so why's it gotta be this you and me? Only when the moon rise.
Weird. It like didn't change the memory usage at all. I don't know. I'm gonna keep the one over the couch because I think like the one thing I've noticed is like spreading it out within the place also matters. I do think maybe that space right when you walk in shouldn't have it, so like your initial entry is like lagless.
Yeah, and then you can choose to go further if you feel safe.
But yeah, Firefox just straight up uses, or I mean, like these browsers just use like an insane amount of memory for, you know, Chrome, whatever. They're all like, I mean, no wonder a phone has issue with them. But yeah, Station is like using about twice as much memory as this one.
Actually, it would be okay. Maybe not. I was thinking like just checking whether different spaces have like drastically different flags, like blank spaces, for example, brute or this altitude, or maybe some of the free ones. Like, are they pretty much similar, or is there a major difference even there? But yeah, anyways, this altitude place fits really well for these coffee shops and tea shops.
I think for like big common areas, you do want the ones with more space.
I would love to do the lobby, or the lobby idea I love.
By the way, this is a bit unrelated, but I kind of think that 5 digits are about to really rip, like in percentage terms, because like they're like pretty unrelentingly going up. NFA, but I've been buying like a bunch more as well.
I know. I've been looking at it.
I've been getting offers on mine. I hadn't gotten offers for a long time.
I've been looking at it, but like I just like there's a lot of supply. I don't know how that's gonna react, but like yeah, in percentage terms, yeah. I was looking like what are you looking at? Like half an ETH for a 5 digi? Like I don't know.
Oh, I think they'll go for over 1 ETH eventually.
Right.
Well over 1 ETH.
Yeah.
Even the basic ones?
Yeah.
Like random ones?
Yeah, random ones. I think so.
Yeah.
I think when there's 20 million names.
Right.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I told you it's like it's kind of unrelated, but I saw a 5-digit like license plate that some in my state that someone was wearing proud, and it was like it's a head turner. So, like 5 digits, like not a lot. I mean,
I was looking. There's only like as of yesterday, so it's probably less now. But like when I looked yesterday or 2 days ago, there's only like 2,700 listed for sale under 0.1, and which might seem low, but that's like still a tripling from here. So, like, I bought like another 30 or something in the last week. I've got like over 300 of them.
Jeez. At least they're really cheap to carry.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's that many, actually. I mean, that's only like 10 ETH.
Someone did a good comparison for these carry costs, and the conclusion was that relatively 4 characters are the most expensive to carry if you like take in account the possible supply of the characters. So that was I read that a few months ago, but it was just like interesting comparison.
Yeah, 4 characters is the most kind of crazy. I mean, I think the 5 digits and the 3 digits are better carried.
It was like multiple times more expensive to carry 4 digits relatively to 5 or 5 plus or 3 characters.
Yeah, it's like about 4 times the cost to carry the 4 versus the 3.
Also, I was thinking if there are people coming, like people that want to allocate to ENS, then they would probably go with Digitus. There's liquidity, and it's like substantially more cheaper to have exposure to 3 digits, just like taking into account the carry costs. Because if you would like just multiply by 10, it would mean that carry costs for the same exposure is like 1,400 bucks. But yeah, with 3 digits it was 640, but it's actually not 1 to 10 ratio. It's more like 1 to 15, 1 to 20. So it's
Yeah,
like
I mean, I looked at it
4 times more cheaper to carry 3-digit
Yeah.
exposure.
Basically, I tweeted about this exact thing like yesterday, and it was like 1 point on like a dollar basis. It was like 1.3% carry cost on the 3 digits and like 5.3% on the 4 digits. That was at yesterday's prices before it sold off 10%. But in terms of but basically it's about a fourth of the cost. So over 1 year, like whatever, but like over the course of holding these like 5 or 10 years, like that's a huge difference.
Oh, I haven't read your thread, so I'll take a look into it.
It was like a reply. It's basically what we just said, so no need. But yeah, I think I'm just highlighting this because I was noticing like these just haven't been selling off. Like even as like the 4 digits dipped a little bit, the 5 digits are going up. So that's on the margin, kind of bullish. And actually, it could be the 5 digits, I think, that could maybe force everything else to rally.
Yeah, I did a Twitter poll. I compared the 5-digit I have to a random 4-digit. It was 70777 versus something like 9263, just like random, nothing repeating. And it was out of like 100 plus votes, it was 50-50. So it was kind of crazy. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, and I also did something kind of similar where I just posted like 2 5 digits I bought for like 0.1 each. They were like ones that end in 00, and like that post got over 100 likes, which is a lot, I think. For like, I think I got more likes on a 5-digit post than a nice 4-digit post. I was like, damn. That doesn't mean that they're gonna trade like at parity or something, but it does show you that people really do like the 5 digits. Part of it could simply be that 5 digits might be more aesthetically pleasing in some manner because it's an odd number. I don't know. But it is almost impossible to remember a bunch of 5 digits for, from an identity perspective, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think we could remember like even 20 people's 5 digits offhand.
Right. For transacting, it just simplifies it for sure. But like, I agree. Remembering who it is, it's a mental effort.
Yeah, I think from a memory perspective, it's like 10 times easier per less digit you need.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would say it goes to more like 50 times.
50 times, yeah, maybe.
I was gonna say, I think for like a memory perspective, it's not great, but still from like a flex perspective, it's like pretty good. Because if you're saying you're like
doing a menu,
if you're saying you're the first, if you're saying you're the first 100,000 like people on the blockchain, still like very good, very low numbers.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like I think you'll be able to know your friends' 5 digits definitely. Like, though I don't know if I know anyone's 5-digit number offhand. Do you guys?
I don't feel like anyone's using it as their, well, not as many people, but they would rather have kind of a phrase or name or 3 or 4, you know, or the letters, like WDM, like the 3 letters, more over than a 5.
I feel like WDM is really easy to remember because like WMD is something.
Yeah, weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah.
Yeah, WDM. Yeah, and then we say DM all the time. Just add W.
Right. But either way, I do think that these 5 digits are gonna maybe be like the next big rally, because in percentage terms they really could go up pretty significantly. You know, for even like, you know, if someone wanted to deploy like 50 ETH, they could get like 1% of the supply right now, or 40 ETH or so, which is kind of cheap in a way.
At the moment, I'm mostly looking at words which no one is paying attention to because I all do the digits. So yeah, that's my play right now.
Yeah, no, I think the words probably do have the better paydays in a way, but I'm a simpleton, and I think for people that come from my background of like my hedge fund sort of background, they're gonna get the numbers easier than they're gonna get the words.
Yeah, it's much more liquid for words. You can probably make a bank, but you need to wait for that one buyer who comes, and it may likely never.
Yeah.
So I get like a grail or probably make a lot, but I can see it's much more safer to get a digit for the same amount.
Oh, hey Rotate, I just saw what you sent. That's awesome. I like that a lot.
If you don't need to use it for the
Oh, okay, here's the question. It's like really minor, but instead of using like the Ethereum, you want to use like Polygon Ethereum, which is like the purple one, because we're actually on Polygon.
Sure.
I just scooped some 5 digits.
Hey, did you saw the
Yeah, where they said it's like digital property, real estate, whatever.
Yeah, that was like cool snippet. Cool that they mentioned like, there wasn't anything they mentioned outside of actually, it could be the only thing outside for they talked about. Something pretty cool, but I genuinely enjoyed the interview. It was really nice.
I agree.
I know this is totally like outside of Bcard and even as anybody like they cannot look at all these loans against H and they come close to liquidity. liquidations and this stuff. But yeah,
I saw that. I mean, I would expect it to be able to, probably takes a quarter of the value off the eighth complex if it all gets liquidated. And it makes sense that should all get liquidated, probably. We're in a fair market. Like, it's good. Get it out of the way. Clear out all the illiquidity issues. I mean, people shouldn't have been, in my opinion, leveraging this shit in the first place.
Yeah, like most of the loans were taken out in the exact peak. So that's really funny. If you time the market, just looking at this data.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. I imagine it will cause a 20 ETH sell-off in apes, probably.
That's a good time for people to buy in, which were looking at them, but were outpriced all the time.
Yep.
I'm trying to make these wings fly.
Where do the garden grow? They blew my bird, I got some time to spend. Let's not rush this to the end. I'm taking back
So will the other side be open for everyone, or will it be closed in regards to Bcard? Are we gonna do there? That's a possibility.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that today. I think absolutely. I own 3 other side blocks.
Listen to my heart, or at least be fulfilled.
But I think we should absolutely do it. What do you guys think?
I think if it's possible, I would definitely want to try out how the other side looks. Yeah, probably it's better to do it that in context of Bcard, so we can all join together, discuss this, have some cool ideas. Because if you do it once, you can just go wandering around and that's all.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea too, because right now we don't even know if OnCyber is going to work out. We don't know which one's going to work out. So it's good to keep an open mind.
I agree, and it's funny. It was after watching that guy's interview, or the 448 was mentioning, that I was like, you know what? We should definitely open up a Bcard, city or town or whatever inside of the other side. And I already own 3 pieces of land there, and including one of the BAYC pieces, which should be in the first 10,000.
Looks so much better in the dark, baby.
I didn't really know much about the other the 5 digits I had essentially bought ones that corresponded to the deep clock.
So I think all of them.
I don't
I'm working on myself, I don't have the time or energy to get more of me. I'm just trying to see how I'm gonna make these wings fly.
Where do the garden grow? They blew my bird, I got some time to spend. Let's not rush this to the end. I'm taking back to where it started. Let's try it again.
That's another reason why I do think the 5 digits have just untapped potential in a way, because we don't know, that's what I was thinking, you have I bought 300 so far, and I'm you don't know, there's just random numbers that, you list all of those for 1 ETH, for example. Some of them are going to get picked off eventually, because someone will need that specific number for whatever reason.
Listen to my heart, or at least be fulfilled. Put my pieces back
larger
from when they
collections.
used to be.
Yeah,
Let's get used to being broken and just get
other
to
countries,
be.
5Gs for
My
other
mistakes are made to
countries.
grow.
There's many different use
Was
cases for that.
confused, but now I know I can lose, but keep the values I hold. It takes space for me to grow.
Another cool pattern that I'm seeing is the middle zero. So like it's just like two numbers, kind of easy to remember. Kind of interesting. I mean, and they're just like probably like a little bit easier to remember, but don't know like the value of that.
Yeah, I think little things like that to me don't make a ton of sense to pay up for, because like when you're buying near the floor, like it's, I don't know how much it matters. Like maybe pay like 0.1, 0.01, 0.02 or something. But like I have been picking up ones that start with 00 and end with 00, but that's really the only
Yep.
specialized ones I've been buying.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Like I think I have like 50.
But I got some time to spend. Let's not rush this to the end. I'll take it back to where it started.
5 different logical
Yeah, I was like checking these 5 digits and I found I was checking for 3 repeating ones, so I snagged this 66606 and 70777, but there was like similar ones with 3, 5 with other numbers, and like I was like, I'll back. Yeah, I was like really some more grail. Like gotten them at that point. The next day they were all gone. So, yeah.
But we've been fucking around.
Yeah, I'm looking at those 5 digits. Actually, 63900 at point 1 seems kind of cool. The next one is 0.142. So basically 42% increase.
Like I'm gonna buy one right now that's like kind of like, I don't know. Do you think it's worth paying like a premium for something that's like 91022 or something like that? It's like easier to remember, but I don't know. Maybe it's probably better just to own the floor and not even care.
Yeah, I bought those around the floor. Just like something to look out for around the floor. Like very like could be very rememberable. Because like again, the 5s are not like too rememberable, but still clean for an address. Like you got to think about it a little bit like that.
But we've been fucking around for 6 months now, and you've been starting to get to me.
Okay, I picked one up.
What do you get?
63900 4.1. The text is going through, so I hope I get it, but seems like it. I like that it's this Tesla's number, 369. not in that particular order, but still, and ends with 00. And yeah, the floor for the generic ones is like 3 times less, so I think it's pretty nice. At least on ENS Vision, there's only one listing that ends with 004.1, and the next one is like this 42% increase.
Yeah, I kind of think those ones that are like the hundreds could end up being pretty good.
And like the floor is higher for the ones that start with 00, but to be honest, which ones do you like better? Those who start with 00 or end?
I probably like the ones that end.
Oh, I like the ones that start.
like these are kind of considered cooler as they kind of go into these more expensive clubs. Like if you get the 00 or something, it's like fake 999 club, you know. But at least visually, I enjoy the ones that end with 00 much more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
they're
think
like
it's when I'm telling somebody. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, all these numbers that are the 00s on the 5 digits are very easy to remember. I would argue almost as easy as a 4 digit.
Yep. You just say 00, right, instead.
Yep. So I think I've got 6 of the ones that end with 00 and 12 of the ones that start with 00.
Nice. I have 3 now. I'm pretty conservative with them, but I noticed that my investment strategy in ENS is really conservative. I have faded so many things, but yeah, not really so mad about that. But yeah, now currently holding 3, 66606, 70777, and now this 63900. And hopefully someone buys my Roman number also. I can make a cool flyer. I need to free 1 digit space for this new one.
I mean, the other reason I kind of like those 00 ones is because the carry cost is $5, but they are still kind of premium. So it's like, maybe one of the lowest carry digits out there. Because like, let's say you say, hey, those are going to be, worth several, in the world where they're worth like the, 5 digits are say worth like 0.2 ETH. Those are probably going to be like over 1 ETH, and they only cost $5 a year.
Yeah, I was even like thinking, just because of this really expensive relative carry cost of 4 digits, like the Web3 starter package could actually be like the 5 digits, as it's like really like relatively cheap to acquire and also to carry. So maybe the difference between 4 and 5 digits could actually be like much like even smaller than between 3 and 4 digits. Like if we say that 10x, it should be like just based off like an amount, it should be 10x. Realistically, 3 and 4 digits like 15x or 20x
or 40 times. I mean, that seems like too wide of a gap, especially when you factor the carry, because when you carry adjust it, you probably got to say that the 4 digits are equivalent to adding like half an ETH roughly. So it's like, it's really like 2 versus, like 0.5 maybe. Yeah, it's 40 times. I don't know. It seems excessive.
I would say if the carry costs would be the same, 40, 50 times would be I would think it would be pretty fair, but just because the carry cost is like 4 times more, that could really like make this gap much less substantial.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my thinking is maybe the very premium 5 digits will trade around parity with 4 digits.
Yeah, just as we saw with the poll. people like were like 50. It was like 50-50, like totally. And even like you know, when I was like, when this digit hype started and everything, I was like kind of passing on 4 digits at first, just because I really like factor these carrying costs, and I was like looking at 5 digits even before 4 digits were minted out, just because I was like considering that I will have to pay for them. And for like average user, which is not like crypto rich, this like $100 or $5, like $5, it like makes a world difference, because like people are like unsubscribe to things when things get like $5 cheaper a month or things like that. So it's really important for an average investor.
Yeah, what do you think, Rose Jade?
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Okay. 38 or WDM or 3869. What do you think about this like 4-digit, 5-digit gap? You think it's too big or makes sense?
Yeah, I don't think we've seen the 5 digits move yet. Like you guys said yesterday, like once the exchanges just start buying like thousands of them and start locking them up, I think 5 digits is just gonna.
We met that night last summer in Manhattan.
Do you own any 5 digits?
I don't. I should though.
I mean,
Yeah.
to me, they're just like a strong risk reward trade.
Yeah, I was looking at what they like, what would be like reasonable for them to run to.
I agree,
As
especially
like
for those that didn't get to capitalize on the 3 and 4 digits. Like for 5 digits, like you said, risk reward is higher. Kind of catch the wave. You just have to wait it out a little bit longer. But I would say the reg fees, you're just gonna see everybody get hit with all these massive reg fees, because we were hoping that we could sell these, sooner than we think. So it'll be interesting to see, or like the next year when some like a bunch of these start expiring.
I think a lot of people that are in this whole ENS trade are not experienced crypto buyers, and like don't understand that crypto trades take years to play out. I mean, there's definitely some that are experienced, but and a lot of like people in the 4 digits, especially, they like, why isn't it rallying? I'm like, look, man, like, to really make money in crypto, you usually have to hold like 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, I was chatting with Guy that like was like analyzing the last hour sales. Oh, there has been like only 3 sales in the last like hour. I should like get out. It's like so fucking obnoxious. I think he has like some ADHD. Like what the fuck? It was so weird.
Yeah, and Jim.
Like there has been little sales in the last 3 hours. Oh, that's a sinking ship. I have to get out. And then he took like 0.5 ETH loss on the digit he bought a few hours before, and it was like pretty good. It was like 0.691, and he bought it for 2, and then exited 1.5. Like, well, what the fuck?
But that's what people, like act on. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just go, we're growing. I mean, even I sometimes go, oh man, these things are kind of crazy. But then you're like, well, ENS is growing at 500% a year, so whatever.
Yeah, the way I've started to look at a lot of this stuff is like, if this stuff continues to grow like it has been, like if you look 3 to 5 years down the road, that's how I'm looking at like pretty much everything. I mean, the art like longer, probably like 10 to 20, but like some digits.
I guess for 8 and 448, I was trying to delegate some of my art that I had minted on Polygon, but it doesn't show up on WDM or 3869. Send me the delegation link. I don't know if you had any issues, or is there a special way to delegate Polygon assets?
Rose, Jade, why are you speaking over VDM like the 3rd time?
Yeah. Am I rugging?
Oh, I can't hear him.
Oh, can you hear me?
I'm sorry.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Can you hear VDM, Rojade? He's
I
speaking now.
cannot.
Just gonna try to reset that. Nice. Yeah, no. I was talking about like the time frames for some of this stuff. Like, quick flip. Like, there's a lot of value right now, and while you're in the bear market, it's best to look like, 3 years out at least. And then with some of this art, I'm thinking a little bit longer, like a longer hold, like 10 to 20. So yeah, I think the 5 digits, if you look out, like if you're able to scoop them for $50 now and look out, I think it's going to be a very good trade.
I don't even think you have to look that far in advance. I think this is a trade that's going to pay in likely 6 to 12 months, 9 to 12 months.
I think these digits like you know, because if you're buying course, you like have in mind that you will probably unknown for a while. Yeah, but like people are expecting like 100x the next month. It's like really crazy. Really gets people rushing.
Yeah, if it happens sooner, then great. I'm just like mentally, like that's just like my mindset. So yeah, but when this gets going, like the digits have with all the momentum, with all these different products that are going to launch around them, from all the recognition that they're getting from different areas and different exchanges and different people, I mean, that's definitely a trade that can happen quicker.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you're going to see, as you get over 10 million names, I think you're going to start to see the digits get pretty crazy.
I mean, buying art in digits is just pretty fucking sick.
Yep, that's pretty much my collection.
Uh, 00069 was bought for 3.2 just like 3 minutes ago. It was like browsing ENS Vision and saw the sell. That's like iconic one.
Triple 0 or 00?
00069.
Wow. It's pretty bullish.
Yeah, but for any 000, the floor is like 1.3 already.
Yeah, no, I
started laughing, let go and let it happen. Swore that I wouldn't get too attached. I was still stuck on the last when I left before the sun come up.
So who wants to increase the floor by 50% on top lending zeros? Just one listing, you know.
Still in my head when I'm not still in your bed. I'm left wondering why.
You should do that definitely. Like it aggregates the there's often times you could like make better deals. I think you can just like not connect them just for browsing. But
yeah, no, I know. I like that one for 0.1. I think it's listed on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually use Gem. Like I use maybe ENS Vision to look at it, and then I usually use Gem to sweep a bunch.
If anyone wants to buy that, I'll pay them 0.01 ETH to buy it, and I'll send it. I'll even send you the ETH. I just don't want to connect my wallet to it. Anyone wants to buy it for me?
Sure, whatever. Yeah, bro, I can do that.
Okay, I'll just send you the ETH right now.
Yep.
To 448.
Yeah. But use the resolved address. Don't go and check the register, because I keep it in a separate vault, but it resolves correctly. So just 448.
Okay, I'll just send you 0.11.
Sure. Thanks. Thanks for the 10% tip.
Thanks. It's just not worth it to connect to stuff. I'll send you the address on Twitter to send it to. Cool, I got 7 of those now.
Buying, hopefully it gets through. Congrats, you have single-handedly increased floor by 50%.
Cool. And I sent you, if you don't mind sending it to that instead of my normal one. Thanks.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it. So now the floor is popping.
Yeah, it's 0.15.
Nice. So 4 of those have traded recently. I don't know. To me, those just make sense. Pretty clean.
You should have it.
Cool. Thanks.
It was a good example of trust, you know. We are not we don't know each other in real life, and we have just met in Bcard, so at least our trust is worth $160.
I mean, to be frank, I think I would feel pretty comfortable with a lot more than that on most anyone that's active in Bcard. Your guys' level of activity. Probably even 1 or 2 ETH, no problem for me. I mean, actually, I do think that's what Bcard will end up being. The people that have a lot and the people that have a lot in a similar community to you. Let's say Bcard was huge, right? If you had huge overlap and you saw this person have 100 people in, let's say you have cards from 250 people and someone has 150 people in common with you or something crazy like that. You could probably trust that person with 1 ETH on a trade. And if you think about how finance works, there's a lot of trust. And this, all of the purchasing, actually by having some level of trust, you radically decrease security risk. because you don't need to do wallet connects anymore for like minor purchases. If you have a lot of trust with one party, you could even have, how else do you have trusted parties, Like, I don't know. To me, it like makes sense. Because without Bcard, like, I think my guesstimate is that someone who's like chaotic bad, or like even like, I don't know. My guesstimate is like people that are really active in Bcard end up being like mostly lawful good. Like on that spectrum, what I'm talking about. Have you ever seen this like diagram that's like lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good, chaotic neutral? Have you guys seen this thing?
Actually not. Checking it right now, but I'm not familiar with the concept.
I think it's called like alignment, Dungeons and Dragons. So there's like neutral, good, neutral, evil, and then lawful, neutral, and chaotic. So my guesstimate is that most people in Bcard that are really active are probably like not that chaotic and not that evil.
The heroes. Really nice.
You get murdered next. You do a murder, you get murdered next. Cause people out trying to murder everybody.
This is pretty interesting. Someone just posted, Yuga has 139,000 assets in their ecosystem, and 3, 4, 5 digits is like 111. They threw 3L. I don't really think 3L's in that group, but that's like 130,000. WDM, what did you just get floor ones pretty much?
Yeah, I just went on Gen and swept. Just floors. Just getting my feet wet.
How many did you get?
6.
I bought like just I don't know. I don't have I feel like I kind of don't have enough on. Like maybe need to sweep like 100 of them. I don't know. I kind of want to see one more exchange buy. If I see a third exchange buy, then I think it's just game on. But maybe we should wait for like one more exchange to buy before like kind of confirming this thesis. I don't know.
Yeah, I would love to see some FTX or Binance or an exchange on that scale to do the same.
If that happened, I don't even know, man. It would be crazy. Here's another thought I was having. I'm kind of starting to think maybe the premium on like these four, like nice, as these exchange buys, does that decrease the premium paid for non like categorizable ones? Like, are these guys going to really do palindromes and stuff like that? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, though. I don't think so.
And I think it doesn't really also benefit them because I don't think if people like are really paying attention on what's exactly in their bags, they just see the domain and like this max they have these 5 digits random ones and this one like Bitcoin emoji BTC.ETH. It's like it's still trading at quite a premium.
Holy shit, I didn't even look at crypto today. $1,600. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
So, kind of as expected, this premium is somewhat coming out for the digit thing, but it's still pretty strong. I mean, they're still trading at like 2.17 ETH on that KuCoin website. And the volume is like $2 million today. And if you compare that to like the volume on Bored Ape the second day, it's actually slightly stronger. So which is kind of crazy that the 4 digits are having almost or a little bit stronger volume on the second day of listing than Bored Apes did on that KuCoin website. Anyway, man, you guys want to regroup tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we had a great chat today, and we can meet tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. And thanks everyone for all the feedback on the coffee thing. Let's kind of all ponder like the best solution to. I mean, maybe it's the lobby, but does that really solve 100% of our problems? I don't know, but basically, we need it to be lower lag across the board. So
it's worth to just get this room set up as we have and just add one portal to station. And if it's still mobile friendly, I think that's the perfect option.
Okay, yeah, I will do that. But then, just to be clear, they wouldn't be on the station server.
Yeah, maybe our main server could be the initial room, which is the GM Coffee or something else. Something low lag.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I'll play around with it on my end tonight.
Cool.
Thank you.
Okay, bye everyone.